now listening to KMRO FM, Kamurocho Radio. I am your host, Argyle, and with me, as always, is Jordan.
Good evening, everybody.
And today we have a very special guest, friend of the show.
Hello.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
It's me, Sarah McCostumes. I've invaded the studio and forced us to sit all very close to the mics in want of a more sexual environment. Welcome to the show.
Our topic today is hot Yakuza in your area. How can you pick up a nice, strong man to complete sub-stories for you and earn
Hot
those...
DILFs in your area.
How can you
Go to
picked
West
up?
Park and you can meet a DILF just like me.
get your heat up right now by calling this toll-free number?
Get your heat up, tarn or free.
Sarah, what is it about? Because...
Do you want climax heat? Real easy.
Sarah,
Yes?
one thing I know about you is that you are asexual. So
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
understand why this is the energy that you wanted us to bring to the
Well, the
to
thing
the show
about
this week.
the thing about sex and sexual attraction is I am convinced it's a bit, and I'm very good at bits.
It's all a LARP.
I'm pretty sure it's a bit that everyone's just doing.
I think
I'm just
never
going
thought
with the
about it
bit.
that way. I see. You're sticking to the bit. You're the one who created the bit this week. This is Yakuza 2005 / Kiwami Chapter 7. What's it called for you? For me, it's called Dragon and Carp.
The Dragon and the Koi.
That's much better. This is like, I like on Pot of Greed when you do the dubs versus subs, and sometimes it would be like something fucking wild. It's never wild on this one. It's always close enough.
Chapter 7, Nishikiyama dies.
Not this week, no thanks.
Chapter 7, Nishikiyama can't come to the phone right now.
He's dead.
Chapter 7, Kiryu doesn't do anything problematic this week.
Never. He would never.
No?
No,
I
he
did
would
see
never.
it. I saw nothing.
I closed my eyes, so it didn't happen. So
So-
this week starts with Date showing
No!
picture-
Shut up!
Yeah,
We always have a
fuck you.
flashback, and you
Fuck
always...
you with your stupid.
Hey, there's
Look,
two of us.
back in-
There are two of us now.
back
I
in-
saw Sad
back in
Nishiki
my
as well.
day, back
Yeah.
in my day of when I was 8 years old, we didn't have your fancy flashbacks. Okay, fuck you. Go on.
Yeah,
Tell me
back
about
when
the
you
fun
definitely
thing.
played this game in 2005.
Mhm.
Yeah.
When I was an 8-year-old and I played this game and I'm rewriting my own backstory. Okay.
Yeah,
tell me what
Jordan was
happens.
actually the he's the longtime fan between the two of us. I'm the new fake fan.
Yeah, we need to
Who's
make
only
up this
played
because
Kiwami.
all podcasts have like you've never seen it before and I have. So let's start pretending that this is your first time through and I've
Yes,
played
of
this
course.
game since I was
Yeah.
8. All right,
Yeah,
tell me
so-
what happened in Nishiki's funny adventure.
Yeah, so Nishiki's funny adventure, he's sulking. He's just walking down the street, being sad.
Mad World's playing in the background. That it was in ours.
Yeah.
They added
that's
that
cool.
in.
Interesting that that's in the Japanese and not the. I guess Mad World didn't exist in 2005, did it? Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe?
You should.
Who knows?
Maybe.
There's
I
no
don't
way
know.
to
No
know.
one. It's impossible to say. The fossil record is inconclusive.
Yeah, the carbon dating it's a very wide range that it could be.
Yeah, exactly.
And Shimano comes up and he's like, "Hey, let me guess, Kashiwagi just ripped you a new one." I'm Wario. That's gonna be a really unpleasant audio experience, but
I'll just quiet it down.
yeah, that's fine. So Shimano comes up and he's like, "Yeah, hey, it sucks to be you, huh? Kazuma kind of really threw you to the dogs, huh? He gave you a bunch of men you couldn't control. He entrusted you with this family and says, "Oh, you're gonna take care of Kiryu when he gets out." Well, you know what? Everybody's gonna love Kiryu when he gets out, even though he killed Dojima. That's gonna boost his street cred so much. He's gonna have such a big family, like probably even bigger than mine. It's gonna be so fucking cool, and you know why? Because he killed Dojima, and everybody loves him for it.
Heartbreaking, worst person you know just made a great point.
If you had killed Dojima, everybody would think you were so cool, but unfortunately you didn't.
That's incorrect. People love Kiryu because he's Kiryu. They don't love him because he killed Dojima. I mean, I do like Nishiki more because he killed Dojima, but I like Kiryu the most because he's Kiryu Kazuma.
Well,
It's like-
I'm saying what Shimano said. Okay,
I know. I'm saying.
The views of Futoshi Shimano do not necessarily reflect the views of Kamurocho Radio.
But in this one situation, I do have to agree when Shimano says that no matter what you do, people will always like Kiryu more. That's just a fact. Sorry, Nishiki.
I just think that, like, Shimano has, like, a kind of, like, a recipe-style checklist of, like, what are all the things that I can tell to Nishiki that are going to give him some kind of complex in the future? And he's just going through the list, checking them off, one by one.
Yeah.
He's trying to slip in some, like, speaking of complex, he's starting to, like, slip in some, like, fetishy terms in there. He's just, like...
Yeah.
Like, I still got Kyle XY on the brain, so he's like, you ever have to go to the bathroom and like it? And Nishiki's like, what? What are you talking about? But, you know, many hours
If Kiryu
later...
wanted to go
I'm
to
wearing
the
a
bathroom, I
diaper
bet
right
he'd
now,
like it.
Nishiki. It feels good. I like it.
Nishiki, have you ever poured chocolate sauce down your face?
I heard Kiryu likes it, actually.
Kiryu likes it.
Kiryu likes it, and
doesn't.
everybody likes him because of it. Everybody likes to lick the chocolate off of his face, Nishiki. If you did
terrible.
that, people would love you.
This is terrible. This is awful.
I mean, listen,
Hate
like,
this.
wouldn't you like to lick chocolate off of Kiryu's face? I'm sure you would.
Uh,
I'm sure it would be
I
a fun
don't-
bit.
I don't... just for laughs, haha. I don't think I actually don't think I would like to lick chocolate sauce off anyone's face.
Anyway, Nishiki's valid. He just needs to go to therapy. That's my take on this.
Nishiki is just more dejected after all of this because he knows he had the opportunity to be cool, but he's not cool ever, and nobody likes him, which is fair. Well, not
Shimano's
fair.
like-
I think
Shimano's like-
there's nothing wrong with Nishiki as it stands. I like Nishiki, but
Shimano's like, you would be a lot cooler if you got a new haircut and a new suit. But as it stands, you're just a loser, Nishiki. No one likes you. No one thinks you're cool. Moving on.
Nishiki, he's baby.
He's baby.
He
Speaking of complex and fetishes,
no.
I have a Yakuza that I could introduce you to, Nishiki. His name is Patriarch
Gondawara.
And if you know, you know, and if you don't, then
It looks
see
like
you
you're
in
already
Yakuza
on
2.
Pink Street, Nishiki. He's not that far away. You can find the place.
I heard Kiryu loves it.
I mean, would Nishiki be happy? Like, would Nishiki be happier and better off if he was just living that life? Yes, he would be.
I mean, it might be the closest thing he's gonna get to therapy.
The problem with Nishiki is that he doesn't have an outlet.
He needs a mother figure in his life, and also to wear a diaper.
This is the worst episode of the podcast that we've ever done.
Jordan, please tell me what happens in your chapter.
This is the best episode of
I'm
the
begging
podcast
you.
we've ever done.
I mean, the only thing different in my chapter is that none of this happens, and that we just start with
Exactly.
Kiryu in the bar. Exactly. So it seems to me that the 2005 version is the superior version because it doesn't prompt you to talk about what if Akira Nishikiyama was a fucking adult baby. You should be ashamed of yourself. I think I was the one who said that, but we should all be ashamed of ourselves.
No.
We've lost all of our listeners. No one is here anymore. We're just talking to ourselves.
That's fine. I like talking to my friends.
Yeah, me too.
Excellent. That's why we podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So what happens next?
Mizuki's fucking dead.
So
Uh,
the first thing we see is Date showing Kiryu a picture of a woman's chest, and I thought Date was gonna be like, "Check this out, Kiryu, it's my new wife."
I got a
But,
fucking
no,
Polaroid of her tits. I just carry it around with me all the time.
No, unfortunately, it is Date identifying Mizuki's body because it's got the flower tattoo. And I gotta tell you, I played this game before. I don't remember our
Yeah, I didn't
our
remember this
theory-
twist.
Yeah, I didn't remember this twist happening, so I'm now like lost on this open seas. I don't know where the game is going. Apparently they found Mizuki's body in the Tokyo Bay. She died of blunt force trauma. Looks like she was tortured, and Kiryu
her
also
body was
notices-
weighted down with concrete.
They were really just doing all of the greatest hits of organized crime, huh?
Yeah.
It's almost like a murder you would do if you were gonna try to blame it on the Yakuza. I'm not saying that that's what happened. I'm just saying that's what I would do if I wanted to blame the Yakuza on a crime, and then I'd like leave a note that said like, "Hi,
This is
the
the
Nishikiyama
Nishiki
family did this."
Nishikiyama family. We did this.
And I put like a sub-story reward on the body, so you know that it's associated with a Yakuza.
Oh, what? There's a Sakura Storm here.
The Yakuza must be involved. Kiryu looks at the body and sees the character that is the signature of the tattoo artist Utabori.
Utabori 2!
He's Utabori 2, yeah, the sequel to Utabori 1. I think that I believe the tattoo artists in this game they use like passed on given names. So that's not actually his name, but that's the name he inherited from Utabori 1. He's the guy who did Kiryu's ink. He's the designer of Kiryu's iconic tattoo. The one that's incomplete because it's only on his back, which is not how Yakuza tattoos work.
Well,
the other, speaking of crimes being committed here, the other crime that is being committed is art theft because Date forgot to remove the watermark on the picture that he commissioned of his wife's titties, and Kiryu's like, hey, check out this watermark.
Oh my god, for the receipts. Date, you didn't draw this.
Date, I'm gonna have to cancel you now.
Date, this is theft. Date says, no, you don't understand. It was,
No, it's fine. It's on Twitter. I can just share it.
He was doing it for, yeah. He's fucking Elon Musk.
I tagged the artist in the reply to the.
Oh, he didn't tag the artist in the reply. He did not tag the artist in the reply. No. You are selling Date way too hard. Kiryu, jokes aside, Mizuki is dead. She's got a tattoo from Utabori. They're gonna go look into it. And Kiryu, for some reason, has decided that Haruka must never know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he basically just doesn't want to tell her until he verifies that it's Mizuki.
Oh, in the dub, he says, we must never tell Haruka.
Oh.
Haruka, in 5 years, is like, hey, where's my mom? And Kiryu's like, she'll be back one day, I don't know.
I mean, I think that's a really kind of nice touch of him sorrowfully looking over at sleeping Haruka, and he's like, I could never tell her, and then like paying off later in the chapter. That one got me.
Yeah.
I said, I'll have a feeling.
You say that, and I say Kiryu he is so little emotional intelligence that he's just incapable of telling someone about the passing of a loved one. He just cannot process that in his brain. It's not doable. It's like playing an RPG or something, and Kiryu's just, his stats are too low, so he can't get the past the skill check to tell Haruka that her mom is dead.
Jordan, this does sound more like a Daryl problem than a Kiryu problem.
It really is a Daryl problem.
Yeah, because like I said, Kiryu just wants to make sure that all the facts are lined up before he tells Haruka.
Yeah, in my game, Kiryu is telling Date that they need to set up an elaborate ruse where they hire a person to pretend to be Mizuki for the rest.
Yeah, they're gonna do Weekend at Bernie's. They're gonna get the body.
You asked me to tell you where the divergence point in the dub is, and I think we finally hit it. And I guess I completely forgot this wasn't in the game originally.
Hey, Haruka, your mom's back. She's wearing sunglasses all the time now, and don't pay attention to the strings that are on all of her limbs. But she's fine, and she sounds great. Isn't that right, Mizuki? Yeah, that's right, Kiryu.
I'm doing great. I'm alive.
Yeah. Haruka, I love you.
Okay, now I'm gonna move to America for the rest of my life. Goodbye.
I gotta go to a farm upstate.
Kiryu's gotta go to see Utabori. He's somewhere on Pink Street. Doesn't matter. Utabori has been like, I've been watching the news, Kiryu. Fucking sick.
Can I just give a brief shout out to the Let's Player that I watched play this for just like hanging out for a little bit on Pink Street and just like looking at all the cats that were hanging around? I thought that was great.
Ooh,
big shout out to the cats of Kamurocho. I
don't
don't know if you can like feed them like you can in Garagmach DLC, but
you can. You gotta buy
in Yakuza 6. You can feed cats.
Yeah. It's a side story thing.
And they all have their own individual friendship meters, and you can recruit them whenever you get their friendship high enough.
Oh, just like Fire Emblem.
Just
DLC.
like Fire Emblem. Yeah, and then you gotta pick which cat you wanna spend the rest of your life with at the end. You gotta choose which one gets a forever home. Anyways, good game. So yeah, we go to Utabori. And yeah, Kiryu walks in and he's like, yeah, hey, I just got out of prison, I'm on probation. He says, yeah, and you also beat the shit out of a lot of people and made it on the news. Good job. Hell yeah. He's like, you're really doing justice for my cool tattoos. By the way, did we mention that Utabori is the one yeah, we did. He also is the one who did Nishiki's tattoo, and he's like, by the way, Nishiki's also sick, and his tattoo is looking better than ever. He's got the coolest. He says something
Yeah.
about he says
Yeah,
the colors on
kinda-
Nishiki's carp must be shining bright these days.
Yeah, like he kind of he like relays the legend. You know, we've all heard it of the carp swimming upstream and reaching the dragon gate and turning into a dragon.
Kiryu's like, this is just like in Pokemon. This sounds just like
Yeah,
Magic Carp.
it's just like Magikarp. So Nishiki's turning into a Gyarados, huh?
Do you think that like what if Nishiki, and I know the timeline doesn't add up as all of our jokes are like Kiryu being into fighting games, but what if Nishiki had asked for a Gyarados and Utabori had given him a Magikarp instead? You're not ready for the Gyarados. So Utabori, yeah, he tells us that the legend of the carp swims up the river. He turns into a dragon when he gets to the top, but before he can turn into a dragon, he's got to confront an adversary, and Kiryu is the perfect final boss fight for Nishiki's character development. Can you imagine? I wish, once again, therapy is great. I wish I could have immense personal growth by just fighting a guy and winning. If I beat you in a fight, Argyle, we're going to meet one day, and if I beat you in a fight, I become the coolest guy on the playground.
Well, we need to get appropriate, tattoos first.
Yeah, but not like funny cultural appropriation. Like some people,
Listen. Hey, my friend got a tattoo gun a few months ago, and I've done a bit of. I've had a go at it a few times over in 2020. Like, I'm ready.
You're ready?
Come to me. What do you want?
I want a big clown on my back.
Done.
Cool.
Argyle, what do you want? What kind of character development is going to mirror that in a very sentimental way?
What turns into a juggler? The Joker.
The
Yosemite
Joker,
Sam.
perfect.
This is like, Kiryu, Argyle has the Joker, and I have just a normal clown. And if I ever want that normal clown to become the Joker, I have to kill Argyle in combat. Not a threat, just a fact.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yep. So
it's the Joker, but he's holding two guns.
This is where Utabori says this is where the real art theft comes in on Twitter.
Yeah, because Kiryu comes
Sarah?
in and is like, "Hey, Makura Dade's been stealing your art on Twitter. I've got a call out post right here."
Call out post for Utabori. And Utabori's like, no way. First of all, he looks and he says, the flower of the night. You know, it blooms once a year, and it's I didn't do that. That looks like shit. I would never make a flower.
Yeah, this is my design, but
shitty.
there's a lot of imitators these days, and I remember every single person that I've inked. I did not do this one.
Yeah, this is not an Utabori orig. This is not even an Utabori sequel orig. This is a knockoff Uta. So Kiryu's like, okay, well, if it's not your work, then, I mean, I don't really understand what Kiryu was hoping to get out of this in the first place. Now that I think about it, like, what is Utabori?
Well, because if he remembers everyone that he is tattooed, then presumably he would know it was Mizuki.
Well, yeah, but he already knows that it's Mizuki. Kiryu knows it's Mizuki. It's not like they didn't know who the tattoo belonged to.
It could be somebody that just looks like Mizuki.
No, that couldn't possibly happen.
Kiryu doesn't ask your man if he's tattooed Mizuki.
Speaking of working for exposure, Utabori does touch up Kiryu's tattoo completely for free.
Yeah, he just wants to see it.
He's got pride in his work. I mean, I would want to see Kiryu's cool back tattoo. It's very cool. And also the ink is faded. And you just kind of want to upkeep your work. Take some pride in it.
Having pride in your work is a myth created by capitalism. He should charge Kiryu for it. He worked hard for it. That's free labor. So Kiryu, realizing that Utabori has absolutely nothing to offer him, just walks all the way back to Serena because that's all.
No, wait. He gets a fucking phone call that we're just kind of glossing over.
Well, yeah, we got to go back to Serena because Date says that Nishiki called and
Utabori gets the phone call.
Oh right, yeah, Utabori says it's for you. I know where you are, Kiryu, and I'm gonna kick your ass tonight, Serena.
Utabori gets a phone call, and it's Nishiki on the phone, and he's like, "Hey, what's up, Kiryu? It's been a long time.
It's been 10 years, and I'm twisted now, Kiryu. I heard that you're hear that you're exploiting Utsubori's labor by trying to make him proud
I
of
would
his
never
work.
do that. I pay
I
him
would
10
always
million
pay.
yen every time I get my tattoo touched up. That's, you know, if I didn't pay him, he would be living on the street thanks to people like you. But I always pay artists.
I respect artists. I would never ask someone to do a commission for free like
I
you
never
do, Kiryu.
repost art on Twitter without accreditation, unlike some friends of yours.
Yeah, I think Nishiki's pretty cool now.
He's
meet
always
me
been
at
cool. What are you on
Sarana
about?
meet me at Sarana tomorrow night. I'm gonna fucking kick your ass.
Kiryu, I'm going to become the Joker.
I'm gonna become the Joker tonight when I kill you. Yeah, so now Date, out of character, OOC Date says, oh, Nishiki's gonna be at Sarana tomorrow night. I guess we gotta go take Haruka somewhere safe.
Yeah.
We gotta go take Haruka somewhere safe, like, I don't know, in the middle of this fire, or perhaps, like, in a pit full of tigers. You know, somewhere safe. Let's give him to
No,
Majima again.
that's the next game where she goes to the pit full of tigers.
Oh, yeah. He's like, why don't we let Uncle Majima babysit her? That went so well last time.
Yeah, we're cool now. He can do this.
God, I hate even the things that we make up about Date. I just get mad at Date for. Haruka's not gonna go with Date or Kiryu.
She is fucking pissed.
"Oh, she's pissed off. Hell
Yeah.
yeah, Haruka.
Yeah,
'Cause
go
she's
off.
like- she's like, I'm not going anywhere until you tell me about what happened with my mom.
You are obviously only in this for your own self-interest, just like everybody else. You just want the 10 billion yen. Fuck you. And that's when Kiryu
Cut
does
his
the bad
ass.
thing.
Kiryu
What?
fucking...
I didn't see this.
Okay,
No,
Kiryu, yeah.
Who? What?
Jokes
Huh?
aside, like, all of our eyes were closed. But we gotta live with the fact that Kiryu did slap a small child in Yakuza 1.
Yeah.
Look, Kiryu hit a kid. What can we say? We have to, as fans of the Yakuza series and as fans of Kiryu, we have to sit down for a moment and all admit that Kiryu is problematic for hitting a child. We just have, and I know that I want to defer the blame because Date taught him how to slap a daughter last week. That was what Date's signature move. And even if it is Date
Yeah,
who
we
taught
talked
him to
about
hit a
how
kid-
last chapter was Kiryu learning the ins and outs of fatherhood. Unfortunately, he
Yeah.
picked up the wrong lesson.
He
from
picked up.
that.
He's got bad influences. It's either the florist or Date. But either way, Kiryu's problematic for hitting.
Listen,
a child.
Haruka, it was either this or I watch you through a network of
Through a
cameras
camera.
around the city.
Yeah. This is the only option I have. Shout out to whoever it was on YouTube who switched around the character models so it was a giant Haruka slapping a tiny Kiryu. That's the canon version of this scene. Kiryu, please don't hit kids. That fucking sucks. Don't do it.
I did, I saw the thing. I was doing a bit earlier, actually. My eyes were open. I didn't see it. But I saw the thing and I said, no, don't hit a kid, Kiro, you fucking... But then I just got immediately distracted by how sad he looked. I said, oh no.
Oh, if you
My
hit a kid
father.
and you don't like, if you hit a kid and then you're sad about it, it's okay. Actually,
Yeah, like...
that's the inner conflict of your heart.
I can only look at one thing at once, and then I was looking at Kiryu being sad, and I said, oh no.
Kiryu,
No,
it's
my man.
Kiryu makes a frown and all is forgiven. Kiryu, please stop hitting children. I don't think he ever does it again.
But yeah, he's sad.
Everyone gets one.
He's big
problematic
sad
moment.
because
I'm yet to have mine.
I think it is Yakuza canon that every single beloved Yakuza series character has one. I think exactly and precisely one extremely problematic moment. All the main characters. This is Kiryu's. I don't think he ever does anything on this level ever again. And the other ones have him too. The other protagonists, they all have a problematic moment. Ichiban doesn't. Ichiban's perfect though. Thank you.
Yeah, Ichiban would never do such a thing. But yeah, Kiryu looks sad because he feels bad about slapping this child. It's weird. It's like he shouldn't have done it in the first place.
He shouldn't have hit a kid. Date's like,
and Date is almost
well.
like, well, Haruka, you don't
Why
understand.
did
You know, Kiryu, he loved your aunt or whatever, and Kiryu cuts him off.
I'm trying to think of which thing would make me madder at Date. And like I said, I love to get mad at Date for things that he did and didn't do. Would you get madder at Date if he was like, that's right, Kiryu, you gotta show her, just like I taught you? Or would you get madder at Date if he was like, what the hell, Kiryu, why'd you hit her? Which one would make you madder at Date personally?
If he was like, "What the hell, Kiryu?" I think
I'm personally mad at Date for both of these things that he didn't do. Fuck you, Date.
Yeah, he both did and did not do both of these things, and I'm mad at him for it. Schrodinger's Date.
Well, Kiryu is like, Date is about to tell Haruka about what happened with Mizuki, but Kiryu's like, shut up, we're supposed to never tell her for the rest of her life. The body double isn't ready yet. And then Kiryu says, you gotta trust me, Haruka. And she says, I don't trust you. And
You've just been giving me the fucking runaround. You're not, like, you won't, like, really help me at all.
You've made me live in this bar for like a week.
Yeah, I'm done. Bye. And she just like slams her little pendant down on the bar and leaves.
Yeah, get his ass.
It fucking rules. I love it.
I'm going back to Bacchus. I wish she was going back to Bacchus so we don't have to do this next part.
I mean, like, it does rule, and then I'm like, oh, hell yeah, Haruka, and then I'm like, oh wait, she's 7 years old.
She's 7 years old. But
yeah, she is kind of going out of the Kamurocho on her own. Not a good idea.
Yeah. So now I gotta go find her. Here's the thing. Here's how you find her if you're playing Yakuza 1. I'll give it to you quickly so you don't have to worry about it. Go to Theater Square, talk to Aoki the informant. Do not tell him that his friend is alive. Reminder. That's very important, and it's the saddest story in the game. He tells you that he saw her go into Club Sega. You go to Club Sega. There's 2 high school girls. They say that they saw her go to the parking lot. Go to the parking lot. There's a guy who tells you, I'll tell you if you give me some sake. But fun fact, if you give him some sake, it doesn't work. You have to threaten him. But if you threaten him once, it doesn't work. So you have to threaten him twice. And if you're me, you fucking wasted your entire time because you looked up where to go next because you didn't threaten him twice. And then it turns out that you have to go back and threaten him twice so you can progress the story. And it wasted so much of my fucking time because it takes forever to walk anywhere in 2005 Yakuza. Thank you,
This
Sega.
is all in Kiwami, too.
Thank you, Sega, and thank you, RGG. We love you, and we love your very good game. So you threaten him 2 times, no more, no less, and then you get a phone call. And I think it's the florist, and he tells you that he saw Haruka in the park, and she's at public. And I think does it tell you which park in Kiwami?
No. Okay, so the drunk guy just tells you, oh, there was some guy in a suit, and he brought her to. He said something about a park. So then you have to go and check every single fucking park in the game.
Fucking park in the game, and if you go to Public Park 3, that's the one in Nakamichi Alley.
But you can't go there first because you have to go to West Park and also Children's Park first.
Why do they make your game worse than mine? Mine didn't make you do that. What the fuck is wrong with Kiwami?
They put objective markers on them. They put an objective marker on West Park, and then you have to go to Children's Park, and then you can go to Public Park 3, and that's where the guy is. I don't know. Maybe you can go to Public Park 3 first, and he'll be there.
My game gives you 3 objective markers, and if you go to Public Park 3 because you know that's where she is, it's done. What the fuck is wrong with Kiwami? Why did they do that?
They just want you to, they've got funding to try and get people to really appreciate the green spaces of Kamurocho, so...
Milk every fucking second.
They're not green! They're covered in fucking
garbage.
dirt!
Every fucking second is valuable in a Yakuza game. Therefore, we will make you visit every single park, but only in the new one. You think that they'd be wasting your time in the old one? They do quality of life improvements? No. They've undone quality of life improvements in Yakuza Kiwami.
Kiwami loves to waste your time.
It's really wild.
Can we do some side content while I'm doing this?
While we're wasting time.
Oh, there's side content?
I did a little Majima this week.
Okay, tell me what happened with our good boy Majima.
Yeah, so while you're out and about searching every single park in Kamurocho, you get a call from Nishida who says, Kiryu, you gotta come quick, dude. There's something wrong with the boss. He's kind of sick. You gotta get to Sinryo Avenue quick. Kiryu! So you go to Sinryo Avenue, and Majima's there, but he looks weird. He's kind of sickly, green. He's got wounds all over his body. His eyes are strange. You get another call from Nishida, who says, Kiryu, the boss, he's a zombie now.
Oh my god.
He's been infected. You have to stop it. I've been infected too. The whole Majima family has, and we're rampaging across Kamurocho. You have to stop us, Kiryu. Quick!
I really like the idea of a zombie that calls you on the cell phone to warn you about itself.
Well, he's about to turn. Like, he starts turning while he's on the phone with you.
Of course he does.
You know. So
Yeah.
you fight Majima. This is like probably the biggest Majima event in the game. Probably the most fun.
It's definitely the one I remember the most in this game.
Yeah. So you fight Majima. He's just using like thug style. And then you do like an extended battle across Kamurocho with the Majima family. There's zombies like dropping down from rooftops into the alleyways and stuff, ambushing you.
Miracle Johnson is moonwalking across.
Yeah,
as you
Miracle
do it.
Johnson is moonwalking. Or he's doing the miracle walk.
Oh, the miracle
please.
walk. I'm sorry. That's copyright.
Yeah. There's a guy in a stadium jumper there too. You have to help him. And you beat up Majima a few times while you're doing this, and after the final time, you get another call from Nishida who says, "Hey, good job, Kiryu, you did it." And Kiryu's like, "What? I thought you were a zombie. And Nishida says, "Well, about that." And Majima gets up again, and he says, everything's gone according to plan, Kiryu-chan. And he starts doing the Mr. Libido dance.
Oh, I love that dance.
Yeah. And Kiryu's just like, wait, what? What's going on? Huh? And Majima reveals he's not actually a zombie. That would be ridiculous. Him and the boys were just thinking about how to like surprise Kiryu and make him fight them.
Didn't they like pay Hollywood makeup
they had a zombie movie on in the background, and then inspiration struck. So yeah, he hired a bunch of like special effects and makeup artists from the movie business to like dress up the whole Majima family in zombie makeup.
Majima stole the 10 billion yen from the Tojo clan to afford this stunt.
Yes.
Yeah, he pays artists.
Yeah, he pays his
everyone
workers.
pays artists except for Makoto Date and Kazuma Kiryu.
Yeah, and he's like, I spent a lot of money on this, Kiryu, like probably enough that I could have like filmed a whole B movie, and in fact I did. I had cameras recording this whole thing, so I might just cut it, edit it, and release it as a B movie. That'll be fun.
All right, okay. Majima did not pay Kiryu for his film appearance. This is an outrage.
Yeah. This is not the only time Kiryu will go unpaid for his film appearances.
How does it feel, Kiryu?
Needs to... Kiryu, join SAG, coward.
Yeah, Majima getting his fucking kneecaps blown out by SAG because he didn't pay Kiryu.
Sorry, there's already a Kazuma Kiryu. Can you, okay, I'll just
Kazuma J.
Kazuma
Kiryu?
Fuma. Basically, Majima just wasted our time with a fake.
Yeah, Majima wasted our time with zombies, and that's it.
You didn't hire any union actors.
It's a lot of fun.
Absolutely despicable. Majima.
Yeah.
This is Majima's one problematic moment. Just kidding.
Yeah, and Kiryu is like, oh, all right, well.
Does he like it? Is he okay with
well,
what happened today?
He's impressed. He's like, wow, okay, he's willing to go that far. He's got some conviction at least.
At least I got paid in exposure.
Yeah, I'm sure
career.
I'll make it big any day now that I've been in a big time.
Well, he's
movie.
already been on the news.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like one TV appearance. Now he's in a movie. His acting career is going great.
Yeah, he's moving up in the world.
We go back to Public Park 3. It's been fucking 6 hours. I'm dying. I'm a skeleton. Then a guy is here and he's like, Kiryu, we've been expecting you. Follow me. We're going to take you to where Haruka is. This is a great line from our favorite character, Makoto Date, who we all love and don't want to, push off a tall building, push off the top of the Millennium Tower, where he looks at we arrive at Stardust, the host club, and he looks at the sign, which is in frame as he says this, and he says, "This is Stardust, right?" Yes, Date, can you fucking read? Of course it's Stardust, you're looking at the sign!
Yeah. It sure
hate
is Stardust.
So fucking much. But it's empty. No one's there. Except for Yakuza new beloved character, Steve Buscemi.
Excuse me?
Man who, in the dub, the man looks and sounds a lot like Steve Buscemi, acclaimed actor of stage and screen.
Wait, is it actually?
No, it's not actually. It looks like him. It looks and sounds
Looks
like
him? That's kind of
Well,
wild.
You know, a PS2 graphics, he just kind of looks like he's got a Buscemi quality to him.
Yeah,
He
with,
doesn't
with
look
PS2
anything
graphics,
like Steve Buscemi on the PS4 graphics.
Steve, yes, PS2 graphics
If you
turn
squint
everyone
hard
into
enough-
Steve Buscemi.
anyone can be Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, it's just how people look into PS2. That's why I always. What was that one game? That one game where you play as Steve Buscemi fighting 16 gigantic Steve Buscemis to save the life of the deceased Steve Buscemi. Oh, what was that game called? All of the people in Club Stardust are comedy tied up in the back.
Yeah.
And these mysterious besuited gentlemen are like, this fucking whole scene is so dumb. I love it. Someone tell me, someone summarize the thing that happens next. We're here for the pendant, Kiryu.
Yeah. Hey,
It's me,
this
Steve.
this girlie here, she had a pendant. Where is it? And Kiryu takes it out, and they're gonna do an exchange.
Hey,
and
Kiryu, it's me, Steve Buscemi from Fargo. I'm here for Haruka and the pendant. You give us the pendant, and we'll give you the girl. I also helped fight fires in 9/11. I'm Steve Buscemi. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Steve.
Wow.
Thanks,
Thank
Steve.
you, Steve. Thanks, Steve.
I'll see you
Absolutely.
later at bowling.
So
That's the only thing I
yeah,
know
they're
about
gonna
the
they're
show.
gonna do an exchange. They send Haruka down the stairs, and Kiryu throws the pendant up, and at the same time Date dashes up the stairs,
He does a flip.
Haruka. Yeah, he does a flip. He does like sick fucking Matrix dodges.
It's like, yeah, it's. He tries to climb
Because
the stairs,
they were
but
able
then-
to intuit that these guys were just gonna shoot Haruka in the back.
Yeah.
Mm.
Date, like, this is all in slow motion, and I challenge you to imagine how silly this looks on the PS2, where the graphics aren't so good. Where, like, Kiryu throws the pendant up, Date bolts towards Haruka in slow motion, grabs her, fucking yeets himself over the
Yeah.
railing on the staircase. As the guy is shooting, Kiryu grabs the pendant out of the air, and then
What?
action resumes. Haruka has been shot, but she's fine.
Kiryu doesn't grab the pendant.
Or no, it falls on the floor. That's right. Yeah.
No, the guy snatches it. Like he
Does
he
Okay.
catches it. Yeah, the guy at the top of the stairs catches the pendant as he was supposed to, and Kiryu dashes out of the way of his shots as well.
Right. Haruka gets shot, but then Date spends the rest of the scene.
No, it's
just
fine. It's fine. It's a
making
graze.
sure, yeah, this
It's good.
child who got shot is fine. Don't worry about it. And even Haruka later is like, "I'm fine, Kiryu. I
I'm
only
fine,
got shot."
Kiryu. I only got grazed. Date says it'll be fine. I haven't seen
Date
a
has
doctor.
insisted that I don't need to go to a doctor and that I don't need to get vaccinated either.
That is
Fuck
a-
you,
like
Date.
that is like an actual line of dialogue in Kiwami. Like when you're with
Not the
Haruka
thing about
later.
the vaccines, but
Not the thing about the vaccine, but literally Kiryu's like, Date's
go to
not
the
exactly a doctor. I don't know if we should trust what he says about a bullet wound. And
yeah,
then Har-
Kiryu, all you got to do is put peanut butter on it.
yeah,
That'll
that's
make
what
it-
I do for all of my wounds.
What
You know,
do I-
when I got shot a few days ago by the Majima family, I just put some peanut butter in it, and it's been
What-
fine.
This is. I need to clarify this is what Date talks like in the dub. This is what his dub actor kind of sounds like.
Okay.
Yeah,
Kiryu,
listen,
just
he's
put
got a
some-
stash of tampons on him. He just kind of plugs
If
the
we
wound.
just
He's
put
fine.
some, if we just put some peanut butter in the wound and also some so put a tampon in there and she'll be just good as new. That's what I do when I get shot.
You know,
Um,
and then when it's done, it's all, healed up, you can take it out, and it's a tasty treat for later.
Ah! Ah!
No!
Ah!
No!
I fucking hate Date. He's such a disgusting
Don't.
man.
You can't add to the fudge discourse like this.
The one thing we love the most is hating Date for things he never said or did. We fight the mysterious organization, I think is what the game calls them.
Yeah,
Or,
that is what they're called.
some fist boys, gun guys, but only two of them. Here's a fun thing: is in this game, when people have guns, you know how they always give the guns to the guys who have the brittle bones. Not in this game; they're just as strong as everyone else.
Yeah, well, it in Kiwami at least, yeah, I think there's like 3 guys with guns, 2 of them are just normal. So they don't have the least amount of health, but they don't have a huge amount of health, and then the leader of the whole bunch has a gun as well.
Yeah.
So that's a very annoying, and he has a lot of health.
Oh yeah, I didn't have to fight that guy. Yes. Once again, I am completely blown off my ass by the fact that they made Kiwami somehow like worse and harder and more tedious than they did.
Well, yeah, I think Kiwami is like intentionally harder than Zero. I mean, they did add a lot of advancements into the combat from
Yakuza
Zero.
scholar, Yakuza Scholar of the First Sin edition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna be really exciting when I get to the second worst boss fight in this entire series, and it's not a problem in the original game. We'll talk about it in a few weeks.
Yeah.
You beat up the mysterious organization. Kiryu retrieves Haruka's pendant. It turns out they're not like affiliated with the Yakuza. I don't.
Yeah,
think.
they have some pins, some little lapel pins, but nobody like Kiryu or Date. They don't recognize them. And Kiryu asks the guy like, "Who sent you?" And the guy just manages to say, "Jing." Before
we were sent by Jin.
Yeah,
yeah, before he gets his brains blown out.
Yeah.
By one of the other guys.
Yeah, it was Jin Guanyao.
Yeah, Chief Cultivator sent them.
Yep. I mean, he would send besuited gentlemen to kill a child. So
checks out.
Yep, checks out.
Once
again, Date informs us that no, we do not need to take the child to the child to the doctor for her bullet wound. It's fine. She was just grazed. It's good.
Fine.
It's gonna be really hard to make because we love to say
she's bleeding a lot, but it's fine.
There is blood. There's blood oozing through her jacket, so like she is bleeding.
She's sitting up, she's smiling, and that's how she knows she's absolutely fine.
The air conditioning's on, she's got water, and she's listening to her favorite music. No, don't mind the bullet wound, she's fine.
She is listening to Auto Metal My Life. She loves it. Don't worry.
As we progress through the series and we keep making jokes about things that Date did and taking them as fact, but also like the real things that Date does are so fucking terrible. And it's just like, how am I going to keep it straight? I'm going to start getting mad at Date for things he didn't do when I really should be mad at Date for the things he did do, which is Haruka got shot and he doesn't say, let's take her to a doctor.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
he doesn't even take her to the fucking pharmacy to get some gauze. He's just like, whatever.
It's fine. Yeah, they don't put a bandage on it. They don't clean her jacket. She just has blood on her jacket for like the rest of the chapter.
It's good when a kid gets shot. It makes them stronger. It's like inoculation.
Yeah, I got shot 5 times a day when I was a kid, and it really just helped us get tougher,
Uphill, both ways. In this note, listen, she can't go to the hospital. She's got more important things to do. She's got to have an emotional moment with Kiryu. It's very important.
Yeah, she says.
If I had to have an emotional moment with Kiryu, I would drop everything.
Kiryu says, "I'm sorry," or she says, "I'm sorry for being selfish. I should have just listened to the person who had just hit me and stayed in the bar that he's forcing me to stay in and sleep on the couch with my dog." Kiryu says, "No, I have something to apologize for. I wasn't telling you the truth. I need to tell you that
your mom,
because he got a text from the body double that said, sorry, I can't make it today." And he's like, "Okay, better tell Haruka the truth. Your mom's dead." And I'm like, "Oh no, Haruka's mom's dead. She's gonna have to go live in an orphanage."
Yeah, the body double just like quoted him union rates, and he was like, "Nah, I can't pay these."
No. I can't. I'm not paying someone in the union. Why is it that we look? I know that we're mad at Kiryu for hitting a child, but I don't know why we're like character assassinating Kiryu.
Yeah, this is like an extremely good emotional moment, and I genuinely felt a lot and nearly cried.
Yeah,
Kiryu's just
good.
Like mad at Kiryu tells Haruka that his mom is dead. She's sad, and he says he's very sorry for lying to her, and also
and Haruka just kind of grabs his face.
Her head.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah.
Anyways, Kozuki and Yuya are here to interrupt.
Yeah, they finally bust down the door, and they're like, "Hey, what's up? We got tied up, but we broke out.
We untied ourselves." Date acquired the badge off of the dead guy who was shot, and he's gonna go take it and figure out what's up. Kiryu then apologizes to Yuya and Kazuki for but they decide that it's their fault for some reason and that they're the ones to apologize. And I genuinely
as soon as they pointed those guns at us, we were useless. We couldn't do anything.
Why didn't you die for me? You should have died for Haruka.
I would.
I mean,
I would die for Haruka too. We go back to West Park to meet the disgusting and terrible man of the florist. He's back.
Yeah.
He's here. We love him. We love to see him.
He's like, "Oh, why? What was the little kid scared of me? The big weird man in the open bathrobe."
Ding dong, I'm the big weird man. Come on, I got a house set up for you, Haruka.
I brought a ham.
I made a house for you. You're gonna come stay with Uncle Florist. And also, I do like when the florist is there and he sees Date and he says, "It feels really awkward doing you a favor, Date." But he sets Haruka up.
He puts
with a
Haruka
nice...
in this shitty little hut. It's just a bed and a TV.
Look. I'm not here to.
He has a marble palace.
Yes, but to get to it, you have to walk through the fucking Ben 10 Inn.
It's fine, just blindfold her or whatever. No. There's an aquarium back there. She can have fun. She can feed the fish.
They put a TV in there for her.
He's probably got a 5,000-inch TV in
yeah, he's gonna
cave.
set her up in his gamer cave. Yeah, look here. Komaki can teach Haruka how to fucking do cat-like reflexes while she's waiting.
Oh, great.
Date is gonna go back to the station, and the florist is like, "Oh, she's gonna be safe here. Don't worry. As long as Date doesn't Date it up, she'll be safe from cops and Yakuza." I do like that he says safe from cops and Yakuza, which I am assuming the florist means she'll be safe from Date
and Kiryu,
and Date and the rest of the Yakuza, the two people who pose the biggest danger to Haruka at this point. And then he says, "All right, you gotta meet." Date says, "You gotta meet Nishiki at Sarana tomorrow. Better rest up.
Better rest up." And then you just rest up, whatever. And then you wake up and Date's like, "Hey, what if you've got some time before you gotta go meet Nishiki? What if you spent some quality time with Haruka out on the town?"
Oh, did you not get a cutscene here?
I don't remember.
We did.
Yeah, there's a cutscene where Date goes to work for the first time in his life, and he's at a crime scene. Oh no, he doesn't go to work. He goes to someone else. He goes to someone else's work.
Yeah, there's more cop bullshit. He's at the place where Sarah was murdered.
Yeah, Pseudo is there.
He goes to a place that has a comedy chalk outline on the floor, and because I can't remember what happens in the rest of this game. It's been a few months since I've actually watched the rest of the playthrough, so I just thought it was a fun comedy chalk outline scene to me. Don't really know what it was about.
Yeah, no one had been murdered here.
Yeah.
Pseudo is like, "Date, do you have a fucking job, Date?
Hey,
what
Date,
do you do?
You're in Division 4. What are you doing here?
Why are you here at a murder scene?" And also, I love this part where Pseudo says, "You know, Date, 10 years ago, I really used to look up to you. No one ever approached cases with more energy and motivation than you do. And now I
suck.
see the way you
hate
fucking suck. I look at you, you hang out with this Yakuza dude and get children kidnapped and shot and then tell them not to go to the...
daughter?
You hit your daughter. I saw that too. That was fucking bullshit." I just love how, like, Date is our punching bag, but you know what? Date is everyone's punching bag, and I think that's just the way things
He
should
deserves
be.
it.
And then Date is like, after getting fucking eviscerated, he's like,
well, you don't know the real truth.
Yeah, you have your own opinion, Pseudo, but you don't have a clue about what's going on. What's really going on? Okay, Date.
He sounds like fucking Jimmy Stewart. The more we do this.
Well, you know, Pseudo, it's really a matter of opinion of what you think about me. I think I'm a great cop. We're back at the hideout. It's time to take Haruka out on the town. I think about this often about how there are many kid-friendly places that you could take Haruka. There's 2 arcades.
Yeah.
There's a batting cage.
2 arcades. There's an assortment of
there's
restaurants.
a Don Quixote, some restaurants. Hey, Kiryu.
Hey, Kiryu, it's me, Maguso from last chapter. You remember me?
Not
you know,
really.
I hear there's you're going out on the town with your little, your daughter.
Child, you're taking a child out on the town. There's a secret gambling den.
Gambling!
Kids love secret gambling dens, Kiryu. I know the one that you'll love. And you can take her there and she can win lots of tokens for some fucking Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah, you can get a ring pop.
Those little ninjas, I never figured out what you're supposed to do with them except for choke on them, but...
If you get enough, you can maybe get a bicycle or like, you probably won't get that many.
I saw they were selling a Microsoft Kinect, but you know that's an unattainable prize.
Yeah, you'd have to go there so many times and spend so much money, it wouldn't be worth it. You might as well just buy the Kinect.
Why Kinect?
You think if Kiryu got Haruka a bicycle, he'd be like, "All right, I'm gonna how to teach you how to use a bike, and then just teach her to throw it at things."
Yes, that's so cute. That's adorable. I love it. Here, Haruka, here's how you use this. You pick it up and then you hit people with it.
Yeah.
You
Look,
gotta
here,
remember, Haruka, the
you hold-
waypoint is somewhere
you
around
get-
the middle. If you use the handlebars as a pivot point, you can get a lot more force.
Remember, Haruka, just because the bike fell apart doesn't mean you can't beat the shit out of people with one of
Yeah,
those
you can
spare
still
tires.
use one of the wheels. You can use an entirely different heat action with that one. Remember,
Yeah.
if you're playing
Remember
Zero,
to
you
mash
mash
square
circle. If you're
quickly.
playing Kiwami, you mash square. It's
That'll
different
let
depending on
you
what
do a
game you're
couple
playing.
hits. It's sad that Kiryu never taught Haruka how to beat the shit out of people. But, you know, different styles of parenting, I guess. So, yeah, we're gonna go to fucking Chucky Sleaze's where a kid can gamble with her dad. And you
She's
go to the...
natural.
She's so good at it! I love the way
Well,
you get
okay. Before we actually
Yeah,
get
yeah.
into it, we go to the lottery stand, and the lady's like, "Oh, so you've heard about the secret gambling ring? You're going there with your kid? That's great.
It's so
But
good,
first,
yeah.
you need to buy 100,000 yen worth of gambling
I am
tickets."
fucking blessed. I'm smiling to the heavens that I fucking committed to doing some fighting den when I was off the clock for this podcast, because I would not have had 100,000 yen for this. And if I had to fucking grind out 100,000 yen while I was trying to take notes for the podcast,
we would not be doing the episode this
we
week.
would not be doing the episode today. I'm done doing that. I did it with the fucking Outrun episode, and I'm never forgiving myself for it. Thankfully, we had 100,000 yen, and you give them to her, and she gives you some chips, and then she says, "All right, just go stand by that wall," and then some Scooby Doo shit happens.
Yeah, you stand next to like this kind of differently shaded section of the wall, and then it just fucking rotates.
It's Scooby
Hell
Doo.
yeah.
This place never comes back in the entire fucking series. It's just here, I guess. What? Oh
Look,
my
last,
god!
last game we played, they had a pleasure cruise with an underwater elevator that took you to a fighting den.
I don't think you can even go back to it in this game.
No,
Like,
it's
I don't
really
think it's
funny
a place you
because
can go to.
The secret gambling den is a series staple, but not this secret gambling den. Anyways, this is the most batshit thing that will happen in the next 2 games, I'm sure. We go to the pit, and the game is just it's just like a made up. I don't think this is even a real thing. It's just odds or evens. They roll 2 dice under a cup, and then you say
Yeah.
if you think it's odd or even. And Haruka gets it right every
Haruka
time.
is, she is really, really good at this.
Yeah,
I'll
she's
tell you
a
one
she's a
thing.
fucking new type. From
Since
Gundam.
this is the one game in the series that I allow myself to be mean and mad about. This part is really fun when you play it the first time, because it's like, wow, Haruka's right. Oh, she's right
Yeah,
again.
she's like a
done it again.
rambunctious little child.
When
I don't
you know that
this,
when you know she's gonna get it right every time. Oh my god, this part is a fucking slog.
Yeah, you have to do like 8 rounds of gambling.
You do so many, and also I don't know if it is like this for you in Kiwami. In the original, you don't get a choice. You can't not listen to Haruka. So you're just
Yeah.
No, he always just says, "Oh, I'm gonna go with Haruka's hunch," and then you just
Yeah,
you
you
can
just
put in
decide-
your bet.
But it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Anyways,
None of this
after-
matters. This is a completely pointless thing. It doesn't have like any character moments because it's not like, oh, I guess it just serves to show that Haruka's like a rambunctious, like
She's
smart
very
little child.
lucky, I guess.
But
It's
it
not
does-
smart.
it-
She's just very lucky.
Yeah, it doesn't make any fucking sense. It's just like I don't understand this weird diversion. Like it's like my first time around playing this, I was like, oh, that's why everybody wants Haruka. Why she's the 10 billion yen child, because she's really good at gambling. She's got psychic powers, and she can just Rain Man all of this shit.
So-
but no,
so
it's
you're
just
telling
it
me-
doesn't.
You're telling me there isn't like a later Gundam game in which, Yakuza
Gundam?
game in
Yeah.
which Haruka has psychic powers and
No.
No?
It never
She
comes
has
up
a-
again.
She has a different ability, but it's very good.
Okay. So she is a new type.
Well, she's a new type of child, one that has
Ah!
great luck, and she solves her problems not with her fists, but with, well, you'll see. Inexplicably halfway through this, the pit boss is just like, gotta go take a piss, goodbye.
Gotta go take a piss. Oh, I'm really old. That means I have to piss a lot. Sorry.
You'd think that when he comes back, he'd have like goons and be like, I've come back, I was a trick, you've been cheating, I know you've been cheating, so we're gonna kill you. But no, he just says, alright, I'm back from my piss, more gambling, and then you do more gambling for a few more minutes,
Yeah.
and then the fucking goons show up and say,
then Haruka finally gets it wrong, is the thing.
yeah.
And then
then-
after that happens, Kiryu stands up, and a goon comes up to him and is like, "Hey, buddy, where are you going?" Kiryu just like every chapter just has hilarious moments of Kiryu abusing people. Like, just,
Yeah.
he just like grabs this dude's arm and is like, "Hey, get your fucking hands off me!"
He
and
just doesn't like to be touched.
Yeah, another dude tries to grab him, and he just like grabs his head and shoves him onto the dealer.
Like, look, if you were Kiryu Kazuma, the Dragon of Dojima, you have the power of like CQC and judo and martial arts and all that wrapped up into one, and you're very strong. And someone tries to fuck with you and touch you, and you don't want it. Of course, you just give him a flip.
Yeah,
like that's just his. It comes as natural as breathing to Kiryu. Anyways, they knock the suspicious cup over, and this is a method of dice loading that has never been seen before.
Okay, so like they're like, "Hey, what the hell, buddy? Are you roughing us up? What do you think you're doing?" And for like a few seconds, you can hear this like mechanical whirring in the background, like and then it cuts to Haruka, and she's like, "Hey, what's this?" And the fucking dice has like little robot
legs. What is this about?
It's really like, freaky.
Yeah,
it's kind of disturbing.
Cyber dice.
How did no one notice this?
Yeah, nobody heard the whirring from under the cup.
No one heard the whirring or noticed
it's a soundproof cup. It's
the
fine.
Spot for the robot legs to come out. What is this anyway?
Well, in the
Michael Bay's
cutscene, if you watch it, they
it
just
is.
disappear and perfectly seal within the.
And I thought
the
they
die.
might like come out of the little nubbins, the holes that like the little dots that tell you the number. No, they just
come right out of the center.
Right out of the center. It's so fucking stupid. Anyways,
okay, listen.
Pit boss.
I've seen Michael Bay's Transformers. I'm familiar with this kind of media.
The Xbox can turn into the Xbox is a Transformer too. I remember that. So we got to beat up the pit boss. There's lots of knives, lots of pain, lots of sadness.
Another special heat action in this area.
Which one is this?
Yeah,
See,
there's these
this is what
little
you get.
like
I don't get these.
I am convinced that these are probably in the original game too, but there's like these little cubby areas that are like it's just like it's got two walls that are really close together, and you can, if you just grab a guy and do your heat action there, he'll slam them between the two walls, and I don't think there's any other place in the game where you can do that, so I'm convinced.
I would love to see Kiryu cram an entire grown man into a single cubby. I would just really like that.
not like that, but yeah.
There has never been a heat move where Kiryu stuffs a guy in a locker, and I think that's a tragedy.
Oh, that would be really good. I guess the coin lockers are too small for that. He wouldn't abuse the coin lockers. They have goodies in them.
I had a realization today.
Children.
I had a realization today that really fucked me up so bad. Because I was playing Yakuza on the PlayStation 2, the console of my childhood, and I saw Kiryu grab a guy, do a 1, 2, 3 punch, then a headbutt. And that animation made me realize that Rockstar's Bully is actually a Yakuza game. And I know that like everyone makes fun of me now because I say every game that is like an open world with sub story or like side stories is no. Listen.
Yes, I do. I do exactly that.
PS2 game, small map, but lots of people with little things to do. There's the combat is like a grappling brawler where you can grab people. There are bullying heat actions. There are fucking heat actions in this game, Argyle. I'm telling you, like
I've never played bullying.
Giving them a arm twist burn that has the funny word that I don't like to say, or like, oh, that's interesting. Someone's knocking. Don't know what that's about. Anyways, you fucking put their heat action, contextual heat action, stuff their head in the toilet. If you've played Bully, I want you to tell me if you also think it's a Yakuza game. It's like a Yakuza game where you can ride bikes instead of hitting people with them.
Well, maybe we should cover Bully one of these days on the show.
Anyway, I stopped paying attention because you were talking about video games. Do you want to talk about video games some more?
Do you want to talk about the good video game that we love?
Yeah. Oh,
Listen, I'm here to talk about the fact that the best character combination is a very, very large and violent man and a very tiny and adorable child, and that's just literally the best thing on this planet. It's basically not a video game at this point.
Anyways, if someone wants to talk to me about how Bully is a Yakuza game, but if Kiryu was 15 years old, then message me. I don't think it's a good video game, but I think I'm onto something here. After we beat up the pit boss with his funny robotic transformer dice directed by Michael Bay, an
Yeah.
old man shows up he just comes out of the wall. He just opens up the
Yeah.
paper door and says, "I'm the owner of this place. I'm sorry. It's his first day. Goodbye."
I'm sorry, this man was a drifter. We're going to kill him now. And Kiryu
We're
says,
going
okay,
to-
that's fine.
Yeah, Kiryu is totally. He does say, "We will kill this man here. Take $100,000. Goodbye."
Yeah. Pointless diversion. You don't even get more money out of it. You get the same amount of money back.
You get the you can't, and they can't go back to play the odds and evens game again to earn. They just put this gambling system in for no reason. I did like the part in the gambling scene, we forgot to mention it, where Haruka says, she says, "Hey, Mister, I've made you a lot of money, so you got to give me a big treat."
I don't remember
That was when the pit boss went to the bathroom. Haruka's just like, I'm doing so good. Don't forget, you got to get me the biggest Lego set. You got to get me the biggest toy you can buy. And Kiryu's like, "Okay, sure, of course."
Okay.
Yeah, tell us about Nishiki or whatever happens next. I don't know what else happens in this scene.
First, the game makes you walk Haruka back to Purgatory, so that's cool.
Yeah,
Love
you
to-
go
love to
back
have
and
to
you
do
meet
that.
Date, and you're like, wow, we sure had a fun time. Thanks, Date. Thanks, Maguso, for directing us to that weird gambling den. Never going back there.
Nope, can't go back there, Kiryu. I killed everyone there with my gun. So then we go to
I got
Sarah.
drunk again and my gun went off. It keeps happening, Kiryu.
Yeah, it's never addressed, but Date did kill everybody at Bacchus. I did see outside of Bacchus, there's a guy, an NPC, that's just like, "Oh, I can't believe Bacchus is gone. That was my favorite bar."
Poor guy.
So now, time to meet Nishiki. You get to Serena. Kiryu walks into Serena, the bar that's owned by Reina. And I only bring this up because Reina is there, and Kiryu looks at her and he says,
Reina, why are you here?
Why are you here at the bar that you own?"
And I mean, aside from the fact that she owns it, she is here because she's afraid that Nishiki and Kiryu are gonna fucking kill each other.
Yeah, she should be afraid of that, but I mean, it's not like she could stop that.
I'm afraid you're gonna get bloodstains all over the fucking carpet, dude.
Remember when Reina threw a stamina at Nishiki in Yakuza 0?
That was really cool. I love that.
Those were the days.
Extremely good.
Nishiki arrives. He says, "Long time no see, Kiryu-chan."
All right.
Wrong character.
All right.
My bad.
All right.
All right, Sarah. Here
All
you
right.
go. Here you
I-
go. Welcome.
Hi, it's me,
Thank you
Sarah
for
with
joining us
Costumes.
this week.
Here to, I guess, speak on. No, basically, I just the double-breasted suit that Nishiki is wearing makes him look like the widest man in this game. It's a work of
wide.
art.
He's
doing
pretty
his
wide.
best. Maybe that's what he's been working on these 10
He's
years.
getting like Shimano levels of wide.
He wants to become the Wario to Kiryu's Mario.
It's like, look at what happened to the little twink we met in Yakuza 0.
He's got his hair slicked back, he's wide, and he's gonna fucking kill you. He's like, "Give me
I
something."
welcome it. I welcome this change.
Yeah, I'm here for it. He's valid. He just needs to go to therapy.
Yeah, if get this boy some therapy and he's just an all around better guy. Give me something to drink, Reina. I'm cool now. I'm cool Nishiki. I'm a hot Nishiki that fucks now, except he doesn't fuck. I
Yeah,
think.
no.
He's never fucked in his
he's never
life.
fucked.
Maybe if he went to
he
therapy,
says,
he'd
like-
fuck, but no.
He says like, "Kiryu, it's been 10 years since we drank together, but I've been doing. I would have come to visit you in cringe jail, but I've been doing so much cool crime that
I've been so busy being a big cool crime boss. I didn't have time for visitation.
Yeah,
couldn't
way
go
too
to your
base to
fa-
go to cringe jail.
I couldn't come and visit you and fail. Oh, I mean jail. Sorry, my bad. Must have been a slip of the tongue." All right, let me tell you something, Kiryu. I just need that 10 billion yen from you. I just need you to give me that child and her pendant, and then I'm going to.
My fucking
Well-
idiot goons killed Mizuki.
Oh yeah, sorry about that, Kiryu. Yeah, and then we get a cutscene of like Kiryu or Nishiki's.
This is a good
horrible-
cutscene. I like
I
this.
love this cutscene. I fucking love when Nishiki gets twisted like the Joker, where he
Yeah.
says, where he shows up in the like empty, textureless source engine room, and Mizuki is there, and she's dead, and the two guys are like, boss, we didn't mean to kill her. We just hit her in the head too much, and she died for some reason."
Uh-oh.
Nishiki's like, what do you get when you cross a mentally ill loner with a kyodai who goes to jail for a murder he didn't commit? And then he says, "You get me, Nishiki, the fucking Joker," and then he shoots them both But the first one he just shoots one time and kills him, and then the second guy he shoots him like 1,000,000 times and kills him.
He says,
extra
"Please,
good."
I don't think I've emphasized how twisted I am at this point."
He says, "You get what you fucking deserve," and then everyone. That's the thing is then the second I watched that cutscene, I checked Twitter and like thousands of film men were just like, "This is the most psychological. This is the most psychological and brilliant story ever conceived." Nishiki
This is about how
true.
men are oppressed in our
This is-
society.
Yeah, if only we hadn't oppressed Nishiki so much, everything would be fine.
Here's the thing. There are two paths you can take when the girl you like, you can't be with the girl you like. The first one is that you say, I'm gonna become the Joker, but like as a joke, like as a bit, and that's how you become Majima. And then the other one is I'm gonna become the Joker, like the guy from the 1960s Batman.
Yeah.
Cesar Romero Joker.
Cesar Romero Joker. And then the other one is
Joko.
Joko. I can become the girl I like. I can't be with her, so I'm going to become twisted and kill people, and that's how you become the fucking Joaquin Joker. And that's who Nishiki is, and that's why let's all agree. Let's all be Majimas instead of Nishikis.
Yeah, I got the shoes.
I still like Nishiki.
We're
though.
there.
Yeah, that's true. He does pull it off pretty well, doesn't he?
If only had Nishiki. If only Nishiki had just like some really good shoes as well as the incredibly wide suit, he'd be fine.
I just think Nishiki needs a little.
I don't think
sense
we
of
really get
humor.
a shot of his shoes. I wonder what he's probably just got like black shoes.
They are like white alligator skin. Actually, they're pretty good shoes. Actually, I would like those shoes. A lot of good shoes in this series.
Nishiki.
Yeah, I do like the shoes.
Yeah, I'm kind of into the shoes.
Nishiki kills the guys, and then his goon boys come in, and they say, "We'll make it look like the Yakuza did this. We'll blame it on the Yakuza, and we'll put concrete shoes on her and dump her in the harbor."
Yeah,
After
good
this,
shoes.
Reina is so upset. She's crying.
Yeah.
Nishiki's like, for some reason, it's just like after I learned that Mizuki worked here, I started watching her every single day. Kiryu's like, "Is that how you learned about Haruka?" And then Nishiki looks at the camera and he says, "Isn't it curious? A twist of the fate. The Haruka grew up in our same orphanage. Do you get it, Kiryu?" And I mean, is it that much of a twist? Is it that much of a stretch that Haruka grew up in the same orphanage as her mom? Who
I mean,
couldn't
there's
take
only
care of
one
her?
as far as we know.
There's only one orphanage in the world, and there's also only
Yeah.
one. Yeah. And then yeah.
There is a line that I really like where Nishiki is like, "Hey, look, just give me the girl, give me, the pendant or whatever. Look, the Tojo clan, it's all at war. You can't handle it by yourself. I'm not gonna do you wrong, bro. Just let me do this, and we can be friends again.
But
I just
Haruka,
need that 10 billion in
it
my
has-
hands."
It has a lot of sentimental value.
And yeah, Kiryu
What-
refuses.
Why does it first look? I agree that you shouldn't get Haruka caught up in this, but it's not like you need to fucking destroy the pendant to use it. Like, surely whatever it is, it's like a key
You don't know
or
that.
something. Well, I guess I do. But couldn't they just give it back to her when they're done? Is it really? They could just get her a new one. It's fine.
I don't know. I just like I like Nishiki kind of trying to come to terms with Kiryu, even if it's like
Yeah. No, I
not
like
gonna
it.
work.
I think it's going to be a really effective moment when they open up that pendant and it tells you the day that the Elric siblings burned down their house.
Yeah, never forget.
October 3rd.
whatever,
This is when
whatever.
Nishiki talks about the Virgin Nishiki versus the Chad Kiryu, where he's like, "You haven't changed. Everyone's on your side, Kiryu. You're big and cool, and I'm not, and no one likes me, and everyone
Yeah,
hates me."
that one's a little on the nose.
Yeah, it is a little too much. And then he says,
And then Kiryu's like, "Do you hate me for it?"
he's like, "I don't know, but I betrayed you, and I betrayed Kazuma, and I shot him, Kiryu. I shot Kazuma with my sniper rifle.
My
and it was
hands were
really-"
shaking when I pulled the trigger.
And then Kiryu fucking punches him in the face. It's so good.
Yeah.
I
love
was
it.
thinking when I watched this, that it's like the fact that what Kiryu does here, where Nishiki says some truth to him, and he's so kind of repulsed by it, he immediately punches Nishiki. It is kind of a little bit of a cinematic parallel to when he hit Haruka earlier, except this time it's good and we like to see him do it.
It's good when it's good when Kiryu hits a grown man at a bar instead of a child. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kiryu's like, "You bastard! He was like a father to you." And then Nishiki says,
What does it matter? He's safe with Shinji anyways.
Yeah. He pulls out like a fucking bleep bloop radio that he's like, "I bugged Shinji," and then I also put a tracking device on him.
I don't trust anyone anymore.
Yeah. And then Kiryu stomps on it. He's just like, no. Nishiki says, "I'm not gonna stop until I'm at the top, and if you aren't gonna join me, then I'm gonna have to start doing things that I don't want to do."
He's singing "Get to the Top." Nishiki spec.
Let's get to the top.
Let's get to the top.
Kiryu says, "I'm not gonna hand over Haruka." And then Nishiki says, "Well, you can't turn back time. I was hoping we could work together, but I see now we're brothers no longer." And I click over to the tab that has Judgment Shinpon open, and a single solitary tear rolls down my cheek.
Yeah, the duet version of Judgment Shinpon, and I'm crying.
They were brothers.
They were brothers.
They were fucking brothers.
Fucking brothers. Hey, what if they were brothers?
Brother!
I want to say about the scene before we move on is it really struck me about
I shot
when,
Kazuma.
Nishiki comes in and he's being like all like, "I don't want the 10 million yet. No, I mean Nishiki now. Ooh, no, Nishiki can't come to the vote." And then like, as soon as he starts saying things that are more genuine and like opening up to Kiryu, the thing he opens up into is so repulsive to Kiryu that Kiryu just immediately has to punch him in the face because it's disgusting.
Yeah, because Nishiki's a fucker.
Because he's a fucker.
He's a fucker.
He is literally. He is no
It's
longer
good that they're not
your
brothers
brother.
anymore because it's a bad brother. He's a bad brother.
Yeah. When a brother goes off, throw that stuff in the trash.
You don't shoot your cool Yakuza dad. That's one thing you don't do.
No.
You can't do that. He did so much for you.
Me and my brother get along very well when we're not arguing about Kyle XY, but if he shot my dad, I don't think I could get along with him anymore.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Be a bit shitty, yeah.
Even if my dad survived and Shinji was taking care of him.
Yeah, I've got dad problems. I don't know.
So Kiryu, Nishiki leaves. He says, "We're not brothers anymore." Reina is very sad. She's like, "Why did things have to turn out this way?" And then Nishiki tells one of his guys, he's like, "All right, do it." And then a fight happens. People go into Serena. You have to fight them.
Yeah, there's a bunch of guys with wooden swords. They're gonna kill Kiryu with their wooden swords.
If only they had real swords. Why didn't Nishiki? He couldn't expense real swords for the guys he wanted to kill the Dragon.
I think they're supposed to be like a
one.
warm-up round.
Yeah, soften him up.
You beat them up, and then there's this ridiculous cutscene.
It's the best. It's people. Okay, people always do they clip and gif the cutscene from last week where Kiryu blasts the door open and a guy ragdolls. In this one, okay, Argyle, you tell us what happens. Yeah, in this one, we cut outside to the alley behind Serena where there's a million dudes with swords waiting. And the back door to Serena blasts open and a guy flies through it out across the stairs, across the alleyway into the wall that's like 20 feet away. It just he kicks really hard. Kiryu is so powerful in this game. Instead of warming up, like instead of softening him up, they just gave him extra experience points that he could put into his stats. Yeah. You're basically just power leveling the guy you're trying to kill. This fight is a lot harder because you're fighting. Everyone has a blade. Yeah, everyone has a blade. There's one boss character who has a sword. Koji Shindo, captain of the Nishikiyama family. Yeah, Koji Shindo. It's much harder, but it's also not that hard because you can Kiryu's secret Shindo's got a pretty cool moveset. I like. Yeah, he's got some sweet sword slashes and spins and tricks. He does just a backflip for no reason, just to show off. But yeah, once you beat up Shindo and the rest of the Nishikiyama family, there's a shot of Kiryu walking, just wading through a sea of bodies. Yeah, with a sick guitar riff plays. Yeah.
Like, honestly, the thing about this is that it is in fact epic, and I am pogging at it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, it's the most just it's his slapping you in the face, going, "Do you like it? Do you like it?" I'm saying, yes, I do.
Anytime there's a shot of Kiryu walking through an alleyway or an area full of just lots of people that he's beat up, it's like catnip for me. It'll work every time.
Yeah.
I'm never not gonna be like pogging over it.
Yeah.
And that's the chapter. What'd you think, everybody?
Good chapter. I like it.
It was pretty epic.
Good. I
I'm
didn't
pogging.
like when Kiryu slapped Haruka, and
I didn't like that, but there was like some really good character moments with Haruko, with Kiryu and Nishiki. So overall, I think positive. Some weird diversions in the middle, but hey.
It was good that we finally got a confrontation between Kiryu and Nishiki. We've been waiting for the whole time.
I think one of the problems with one is that Nishiki isn't present enough as like an antagonist. So the rare moments where we do get to see him are pretty good, though.
Yeah, it does suck that Yakuza 1 has a villain that you barely get to see. I'm sure that there won't be any more of that. Is
that an allusion to like a later game?
I mean, it's like an allusion to basically all the games.
Well,
I just, is someone really a villain if they've not actually ever done anything wrong and just need to go to therapy?
Yeah, fair enough.
I can't think of anything Nishiki's done wrong. I can't think of any cutscenes where he was absolutely unhinged.
No, he's never killed anyone.
Yeah, he's fine.
Except for those two guys and the three. I guess he's killed 3 people so far. But two of them were but one of them was Sohei Dojima, which is good. It's good that he killed Dojima. And then the other 2 were also, they killed Mizuki. So
yeah, they tortured a woman to death.
Yeah,
so I mean,
so far it seems like Nishiki's done nothing wrong. Nishiki never slapped a child, so
yep.
Maybe
he did
Nishiki's
slap
better.
Reina.
Oh, he did slap Reina. All right. Well,
but at least he's never done art theft.
Slapping an adult woman is extremely bad. But we're doing an ethical discussion. Which is worse, hitting an adult or hitting a child?
I'm not doing this.
No.
Oh Christ. Okay. I have some special content for you this week.
Show us the special content.
I forgot to ask for questions. That's my fault, but that's okay because I have content. I'm going to crack open our favorite website. I am, of course,
Villains Wiki? Are we going to Villains Wiki?
Villains Wiki.
Excellent.
Because I've made an incredible discovery. Here's what I've discovered. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Makoto Date.
No,
We've made a page for Makoto Date on Villains Wiki.
If I was better at making wikis, because I don't know all the formatting tips and tricks, I would start making my own. But then I thought about how much time it would take. Villains Wiki page, Goro, Majima.
No!
Hell yeah!
My favorite villain. Now, as stated, we have with Roy, we looked at Nishiki's page. It does say evil doer under a picture of Majima. It looks like Majima from possibly from Yakuza Kiwami 2. That it's a recent Maj.
He doesn't do any evil in Kiwami 2.
Well, let me tell you his villainous crimes. I see murder, TBA. I don't know that one. I'm not sure what that's a reference to. Kidnapping, vandalism. How dare you do vandalism? When did Majima do vandalism, Villains Wiki? Stalking, harassment, assault, and property damage. All of these sound like...
Can we talk about the thing at the top where it has Dio and he says that any
Dio
and
has
all
declared
information
that
on
this
it might be
article has
outdated?
stopped. Yeah, thank you, Dio.
Yeah, because of the release of Yakuza 7 now, this might be outdated.
Here are his powers and skills. I have inhuman speed and strength, martial arts expertise, and weapon mastery.
Oh my god, Villains Wiki changes your fucking mouse icon?
Yep.
This is ridiculous.
Argyle. Just slow your roll. I have things to share with you. Just stay in one place because I have things to share.
Sorry.
His goals. Rejoin the Tojo clan. Protect Makoto Makimura. Villain. Evil.
Yep.
How dare he fight Kiryu at his full strength. This has all succeeded, which I think is really funny. Defeat Kiryu at his full strength. Failed.
Wow.
Then there's a thing from a game that we haven't talked about. 2 things from games we haven't talked about, so we will not share those.
Jordan, are you just going to skip over his hobby?
Well, his hobby is fighting Kiryu.
Yeah. Okay,
Here are
true.
some of the things that and don't you dare fucking scroll down. Stay where you are.
Okay.
Here's some
Okay.
things that are his categories. Let's see. Outdated articles. Yeah. Video game villains. Classic villain Majima. Fallen heroes. Honorable. Redeemed. On and off. That one's really funny. He's an on again and off again villain. Criminals. Murderer. Kidnapped. Obsessed. Minion.
Banana.
Majima. Mentally
Been a
ill.
long time.
I mean, Majima
Banana
needs therapy.
Yeah, he
Majima
probably needs to go to therapy
but
as well.
Comic
Yeah.
relief. Psychics? Excuse me?
Psychics? I don't see that.
Well, I mean, in this chapter, we did establish the existence of psychics in the
Yeah.
Yakuza series.
Oh yeah,
so
there it is.
Makes sense.
Pervert. Majima's a filthy pervert. It's because he wanted to see that video, that forbidden videotape, and we
It's
never
because
talked
he
about
goes
this in the
to the video store 8 times a day.
Here's
I mean,
one that I
he
like.
does have his titties out at all times, so that's pretty
Elderly.
He's pretty. I mean, he's almost
He's
like
he's
in his 50s by the time of Yakuza 7.
I wouldn't describe that as elderly, but okay. Anyway, here's the
That's
thing I
more
wanted to talk
dilfy.
about. Let's talk about Hero Goro Majima on the Heroes Wiki. He's a do-gooder.
Oh, okay.
The quote for this one is, "Rather lose an eye than bow to you, bitch." This says Goro Majima before losing his eyeball in his past. Now Majima.
Oh,
is a
this one has an
do-gooder.
older picture of him from.
This is an older picture of Majima, our favorite hero, as opposed to the villain Goro Majima. This man is known as the Mad Dog of Shimano. Here are his powers, and now what I'll notice is that Hero Majima has more powers than villain Majima. He has
I love the font on the
You lo-
quote attribution.
near superhuman strength and speed. Mastery of all weapons, especially his dagger. Majima has mastered every weapon.
Every weapon.
While you were pursuing vanity and premarital sex, Majima mastered the blockchain. His favorite weapon. Vast intelligence. Now, I don't doubt that Majima was a smart guy, but does he have
Genius level intelligence.
He has hacked his brain. He's used 100% of his brain, just like Kyle XY from the hit show. Pain tolerance. Excuse me.
Doctor!
No, again,
Patriarch Shimano! Turn
the
off my
hobbies,
pain inhibitors.
the hobbies
Yeah, the
in
hobbies-
the hero compared to the villains wiki, these are slightly more insidious.
Yeah, fighting and stalking Kazuma Kiryu is his hobby. That's why he was a stalker on the other one. And then another one is a spoiler, and then playing baseball. I
Playing
think that's
baseball.
actually, yeah, that's
That's
canon,
pretty.
I think.
Yeah, that's fun.
It's a little side detail that you just pick up when you hear him talk about Yakuza. All right, here's his goals. Spoiler. Then to protect and free Makoto Makimura from Yakuza affairs. Now I'm going back to Villains Wiki
Succeeded.
and I'm seeing protect Makoto Makimura as one of his dastardly villainous goals.
Yes.
Fight Kiryu at his full strength. Defeat Kiryu at his full strength. Failed.
Yep.
Some stuff from other games. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And type of hero. On and off gangster. Comic relief. I really like when it says that that Homare Nishitani is one of his enemies. I don't think that's an accurate interpretation of the events of Yakuza 0, but like, go off, King. Whoever wrote this article.
It has a whole section for every one of his fighting styles from 0 and onwards. Like,
This says that this says that Shimano is a friend and ally of Majima, which once again, I'm thinking about where Majima's eye went, and I'm thinking about his good friend / ally Shimano.
well, you know, at the end of Yakuza 0, he said it. He's a family man through and through.
God.
I'm just thinking about that. Much like the villains wiki, the heroes wiki also changes your mouse cursor, but only when you hover over the picture of Majima.
What does it look like?
Oh, it looks
So-
like Superman.
Oh.
It's a little Superman.
Thank you, Superman. I can make a little Superman fly
But
around. What a
only in the proximity of Majima.
Yeah, I'm making airplane noises and
Crosspedia
hovering over
entry.
Majima.
Crosspedia entry.
Excellent.
He
stuff.
lost his eye defending the honor of his blood brother Taiga Saijima. We can talk about that. That happened in Yakuza 0. Well,
Yeah.
he is friendly with Kazuma, calling him pet names like Kazi. That genuinely doesn't really happen.
Yeah,
in
I don't
Kazuma
think that ever
Kiryu-chan.
happens.
He also views him as his main rival. Goro has no interest in Postjin or titles.
Yep,
And he
Postjin.
even left the Choto clan for a while. It was Kazuma who persuaded him to come back. Oh, this is from other games. That's okay.
Yeah, this is spoilers.
It is what it is.
Yeah, whatever.
And then see also Goro Majima and Villains Wiki. Can we talk about some of the heroes in the like side screen for Heroes
do you
Wiki.
have the navigation thing for? And then it says Sonic Heroes at the
Yes,
bottom?
it does say Sonic Heroes. Is Majima
Why
in
is it
Sonic
there?
Heroes? I'm
No?
imagining a Yakuza game like Yakuza. The
Oh no,
protagonist
wait,
of
yeah,
Yakuza.
he's in Yellow Heroes. There he is.
Goro Majima, Charmy the Bee, and Gex.
What is
Why is he
category
in the
Sonic
fucking
Heroes?
Yellow Heroes? What does that mean?
Oh, okay. The category for Sonic Heroes is heroes from any Sega video game.
Oh, okay. Sega Heroes. I see. Okay. Can we
But
talk
they call
about
it Sonic
the
Heroes.
that are in the Heroes Wiki side screens? Here's some heroes. Homer Simpson, my favorite hero.
Yep.
Scooby Doo.
Yeah, sure.
Mine was
Deku
Bakugo.
and- yeah.
Yeah, I've got
Deku and
Bakugo too.
Uraraka. I see SpongeBob hero. I don't think
Mm-hmm.
SpongeBob wants Winnie the Pooh is a hero.
Yeah, pretty heroic.
He's pretty heroic.
He put his ass
Um,
in a crack once, so that's pretty. I don't remember anything.
Oh,
else
the
that
guy
happens
from
in
To
it.
Kill a Mockingbird is in this. I guess
I've got
the
a
person is...
character from Attack on Titan.
Yep,
Oh,
I've
that's
got
that-
I've got
yeah,
Armin
heroic.
as well.
I guess we have different ones because do you see the guy from To Kill a Mockingbird? Because I'm
Nope.
delighted by his inclusion on this screen.
No.
Who's on the
Recent
villain?
wiki activity. Gordon Freeman. A lot of
Gordon
activity on
Freeman.
Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch
Fuck
from
yeah.
the
Fuck
MCU.
Yeah, Gordon Freeman. Fuck yeah, Gordon Freeman.
Bobbert, the character from Amazing World of Gumball, the Cartoon Network show.
Popular pages. Katsuki Bakugo. A lot of people are right. I like that Bakugo's page has a lot of activity on it, as if everyone who is familiar with the source material is arguing about like who he is as a person. Very, very funny.
Mm-hmm.
I just learned a thing about Attack on Titan that is, I mean, that show fucking sucks, but holy shit, I just learned something very funny. Heroes Wiki
Okay.
is great. Villains. Oh, I'm not gonna share it.
Yeah,
because
I
I'll
was
let-
gonna say please
That's
don't. I
fine.
don't
Attack
want to
on-
know.
That's
Listen
fine.
to Attack
I
on-
don't want to know anything
Listen
about
to
it.
Attack on Titan. I won't because I just can't bear to hear about it. But if you need an Attack on Titan podcast full of hate, just not like they're not full of hate, but just listening to.
I mean,
two
they
cool
are, but
leftists-
for
yeah. Listen to Attack on Titan. It's good. I just wanted to
2010.
share with you the duality of man in that Goro Majima has both a hero and villains wiki page. I love content. I love content.
Good stuff.
Good content. Sarah, I had a question for you. This is our one question of the week. Because
yeah.
last week we were talking about how can we rebrand Kiryu for a modern audience. And you're the only person I know who has like a college degree in designing costumes. So I was just wondering if you could rebrand Kiryu for 2020 to get a youthful look, but it's still something that works for Kiryu.
Okay, yeah,
How would you design him?
Spoiler alert, Argyle told me you were going to ask me this, so I could have a think on it. And, like, I've got
good.
a few different points to make. So the first thing I would change is absolutely fucking nothing. He's perfect. Why would you change him?
Yes,
Perfect man.
I was hoping to say that, and I also agree. But, like Sega has hired you, and they're going to give you a lot of money. To redesign
Well, first,
Kiryu for a
I would have a sort of extensive tirade about the concept of needing to redesign for modern audiences, because that assumes that your audience is fucking stupid and can't possibly relate to anything outside of what they can see in front of them at the time.
They're disengaged. They're not engaging with Kiryu anymore.
Kiryu's not on TikTok. He's not playing Fortnite.
We at Sega we had a focus group of wide demographics, and while everyone over the age of 30 loves Kiryu and wouldn't want to change anything about him, and people in their 20s, the kids, the teens, the Zoomers, they are checking out. They do not like this man. They need
Sega, you gotta give credit to the Zoomers. If the Zoomers see something that is sort of slightly unfamiliar to them, they're not going to be immediately
They're
alienated as,
repulsed.
oh, why is Nishi's suit so wide? All suits that we see in fucking Primark these days are narrow and skinny. Why can't we see both of Nishki's yeeks and his skinny jeans because that's all we wear? No, the kids are going to be interested. The kids are going to be intrigued by stuff that's different from what they see around them. Don't make him wider. Any of them, just make them wider. That's how I would redesign for modern.
just make them really wide. How wide are we talking?
That,
how many meters wide?
just don't change anything about the game. Just change the aspect
On a scale
ratio
from
of the screen.
Luigi to Wario.
I think that what
everyone
Sarah's saying
is
is
a
that
Wario.
we need to move to widescreen. In the PlayStation 2 age, what we
Yeah,
really
we need to expand, like, just stretch the screen out, but not actually, like, like ruin the aspect ratio.
Yeah, we're
Can
gonna put it into VR. It's gonna be 360 degrees. We don't add any more graphics. We just wrap the kids around the image.
I love Kazuma Kiryu, but he did a big crime today, and I think I know the exact perfect way to humiliate him, and it's what he deserves. Just this once.
Just this
Imagine
once.
Kiryu, and he's got the exact same costume that he normally does, except instead of a suit jacket, we turn that into a vest.
What kind of vest are we talking about? Be more specific.
Oh, just like the most like a button up vest that like a kid.
Okay, so like a waistcoat vest, not a knitted vest.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
like a waistcoat vest, but it's the same. It's just you took his suit and cut the sleeves off basically and made it into a vest.
Sorry, listen, you're talking to a Quattro Vegeta stan. Cutting the sleeves off anything only can make it better. What if Nishki's extremely wide double-breasted suit, no sleeves? Mwah, perfect.
Was he still have the shirt on underneath, or is he going guns out?
No, the shirt sleeves are cut off as well. He's just shredded.
Guns out. I think Kiryu would actually look good guns out too. I don't know. I don't think you could do anything worse to Kiryu than make him wear jeans and a t-shirt. I think that's just the worst thing you could put him in.
I mean, I could see it being, just some dad jeans.
I mean, in
tight white t-shirt.
In Yakuza Like a Dragon, you can change all the characters' costumes, and you can put Ichiban in like a breakdancer hip hop outfit that is. I mean, it's not good to look at, but it's very funny. So,
then it's still good to look at in a way.
Well, I think we've all learned something. Sarah says that Kiryu is perfect just the way he is.
Yeah. Which
is the lesson that Yakuza has always tried to teach us. The Zoomers don't know what they're talking about. They need to engage better with Kiryu as he is. And I think we've all learned something valuable here. Kiryu, please don't hit children.
You know what I will say? I will say.
Yeah?
He does get a couple of costume changes over this series.
Just a couple.
I do really like them.
The one. Get excited, everybody, because Kiryu gets an incredible costume change in Yakuza 3 it's so perfect. It's so good. Oh my god. I think that's all we have now for...
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I'll send you an invoice after the show.
Sarah, tell us where... Oh, did you not know you were podcasting for Exposure this week, actually? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You should be on the Villains Wiki for not paying artists.
So tell us...
the Exposure? Oh, you want me to expose myself?
Yeah,
you can...
It's not that kind of show.
Well, listen, we started it like this. So why don't we just bring it home like this? All right?
Yeah, let's go.
Listeners, if you want to see more of me, I don't think I can do this, actually. I don't think I can. You know what? I'm uncommitting to the bit. I can't do it. If you want to see more of me, you can go to @SarahMcCostumes, SarahHMCC Costumes, on Twitter, on Instagram, on everywhere, blah, blah, blah. I also have a website upon which you can buy designer knitwear. I guess it's technically designer because I designed it. That's sarahmcclintock.com, MCCLAN talk. And there's a bunch of JoJo stuff, no Yakuza stuff there yet, but you never know, maybe I'll get there. And that's pretty much it. I do a few other podcasts. I do Never Believe It, Happy Oturanza, if it's even going to still be Oturanza when this comes out. It will be coming to a very dramatic conclusion, so I would recommend going and checking out at least the last sort of 3 or 4 episodes of that show. I also do a podcast with Argyle, which I'm sure he can talk about later. And I am just about, or sort of have started we were talking about podcasters who really hate the media they're consuming. I have just started a Name of the Wind podcast, which is going to be called Kvuth Killer Chronicles, where we're going to read the book and we're going to see if there's anything good in it. I think there will be some good things in it.
Now, who's on that one?
That is me, that is Janusz, that is Lucy, that is Summer, and my friend Daniel, who was on Pot of Greed one time.
Wow, that's quite a roster. Argyle, where are you at? What are you doing?
You can find me on Twitter at Argyle_funk. You can also listen to my Yakuza podcast. Wait. Wait a second.
Are you experiencing botherations, Argyle?
Fuck. Wait, you do a Yakuza podcast with who?
Is my little presence disturbing you?
Maybe a little bit.
As always.
You can also listen to... I'm just going to start over.
His spirit is broken. You broke his spirit. You crushed him into the dirt. This is so sad. I'm crying, but I'm also laughing because I love it.
A broken
man.
I'm
pulling you out of the locker. Come back to us, Argyle.
Come on, Argyle. Try it again. You got this.
You can find me on Twitter at Argyle_fun. You can also listen to my Yu-Gi-Oh podcast that I host with Sarah and other people. It is called Pod of Greed. That is POD of Greed. It's about Yu-Gi-Oh. I think I already said that part. It's good. Listen to it.
It's good. Donate to our
You can
Patreon.
find
Give
me-
us money, please.
Hey, not on our podcast.
Don't plug our Patreon on my show.
Not on
Give
our
me the
podcast.
exposure. Give it to me. Ah! Jordan, where can
Donate
we find you?
to the Jerkin at Patreon now. You can find me on Twitter at BradifusRex. You can find my 2 podcasts. I do one called Slappers Only with Max from Wow Cool Robot and Pod of Greed, and we talk about video game soundtracks. We just put out our name of the year. Oh no. Oh man. Oh no.
No,
We put out our
wrong one.
game of the year 2020 episode today. It was very funny and very fun to record. And we did one and then it got deleted, so we had to re-record it. So it is a little strange, but it was weird energy. You can also listen to my other podcast. It's called Kyle XY, and it's a podcast about Kyle XY, and it's about how good Kyle XY is. And don't ever let my brother tell you otherwise, because he doesn't like it as much as I do. But it's
He
still
doesn't
good.
support Kyle, and
He doesn't. He likes
hear-
Kyle, but
we
he doesn't
do.
like Kyle. I'm number 1 fan on Kyle XY. He doesn't.
it's a
ever
pro
really
Kyle
like me.
podcast.
Pro Kyle podcast, extremely. And you can find that at Potting Bros on Twitter. I don't know why I said that. Doesn't fucking matter. You can find all of our episodes on Noise Space. That's the network that we're hosted by, noisepace.xyz. There's a lot of good podcasts on Noise Space, such as My Pod Cabbages about Avatar.
Yeah, they just uploaded a special Christmas episode that I think they recorded last year. Very fun.
What else do they have on Noise Space, Argyle?
Kid Nation Nation.
That's
That
a good
one's-
one.
That one ended months ago, but it's a good show.
I
You
still
should listen
recommend
to
it to people. It's very funny.
it.
And
Podcasting is forbidden in the cloud recesses.
God, I love that one. And I just love saying it.
Kamarocho Radio. Pot of
Slappers
Greed.
Only, Pot of Greed. Wow, Cool Robot.
Yeah.
So thank you to Podcast Overlord Matt for hosting us and allowing us to fester and rot on his and waste away on his network. Just make it putrid and disgusting as we leech off of his bandwidth. Thank you,
you good,
Matt.
dude?
Yeah. I'm doing great. That's all for this week. What's our chapter next week that we're playing, Argyle? I didn't look it up.
I didn't look it up either. Let me look it up.
First one to find it out wins.
Chapter 8.
The
Let's
Scheme.
go shopping.
Chapter 8, The Scheme.
Basically.
The Scheme?
The Scheme.
Scheme.
Scheme?
The Scheme? The Scheme.
You're scheming? You're scheming and
scheme-
plotting?
Scheming and plotting. Well, that's next week. Thank you all very much for listening. Thank you for joining us, Sarah.
Yeah.
For
Majima! Sorry, I couldn't.
thank you for joining us, podcast chairman of the Kamarocho Radio family, Chairman Sarah. That's a joke, like monster. Yeah, that's funny. Mm-hmm. All right, thanks everybody for listening.
Preach.
Tune in next week, and as always, Kiwami means extreme.
Bye-bye.
Fuck you, Date.
そうトゥーナ今夜もまたトゥーナため息つく一人きりじゃ上がけない